10 high protein foods to get lean, especially if you're starting at 30% body fat. You just have to eat more protein if you want to get lean and build muscle, and this is the formula. To build muscle and lose fat, you need to eat a high protein diet, 30 to 50 grams per meal, multiplied by a caloric deficit plus weightlifting. But the problem is most people aren't eating enough protein. In this video, what I'm not gonna do is give you the proteins you already know, like chicken, steak, protein powder, Greek yogurt. You already know those. I'm gonna share with you 10 high protein foods that no one is talking about and that are game changers. This video will easily add 100 grams of protein to your diet easily. In my opinion, number 1, 3, 5, 6, and 9 on the list are what's going to start your day and what you're going to be using. Let's not waste time and dive straight in. My name, Michael Diamonds. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a scientist, majored in biochemistry and microbiology, and I had these same problems before I became a pro natural bodybuilder. And I built these exactly the same way I've done for myself and for my clients over the last decade. Number 1 is reduced carb wraps. In just one wrap, there's 7.6 grams of protein and only 10.7 grams of carbs, which is insane. The normal version of these are only 3 grams of protein, and that's less than half, and 23 grams of carbs, which is double the carbs. And I personally get 30.4 grams of protein per day just from these wraps. But get this, if you add any protein source like chicken to this meal, you can easily add another 60 grams, taking you over 100. So for example, I have 4 wraps with shredded chicken every day, and I promise you, I would not be in the shape that I am right now without this meal, because it made my diet feel like not a diet, which is exactly what you need. What's amazing about these also is the versatility. And the next foods in this list that I'm going to share with you are protein sources that you can add in your wrap or that you can even have on its own. Let's move on. Number 2, shellfish, shrimp, and scallops. Shrimp and scallops are extremely underrated. And always remember this, when you want to pick a snack, there should be at least 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. Shrimp over delivers by giving you 11 grams of protein per 100 calories. That's not the best part. You only need to eat about 3.5 ounces or 100 grams of shrimp to hit 25 grams of protein. So for those of you who struggle to eat a lot of food, or you need a more compact protein source, shrimp and scallops are those foods. And I look for these on the list at restaurants, like sushi restaurants, because they help me stay within my macros. And sometimes at the restaurants, I'll even just ask for those alone so that I can hit my protein intake, so that I can also feel full and not overeat on my main meals that have more carbs and fats. They're versatile. You can add them to a salad, you can add them to pasta, you can have shrimp fried rice, you can even have them on an own with a dip. And some of my clients who are transitioning from vegan or vegetarian and don't want full blown out meats like chicken and steak, this is where I usually start them. And this is also another go-to. I'll add white fish in here, but I'm only getting warmed up with these foods. Plus, this shellfish contain healthy fats and a lot of minerals and vitamins like zinc, vitamin B12, iron, and in my personal opinion, the next on this list is my favorite, and that is biltong. In America, you guys call it jerky. In South Africa, we call it biltong. Now, if you like jerky, you will love biltong. And jerky, I like calling it the Timu version of biltong. For those of you who don't know, biltong is a dried meat and it's cured, and it originated in South Africa. I personally think Namibia has the best biltong. This is what the package looks like, and you can find them in any grocery store, but I highly recommend that you just Google and search biltong near me. There's also online stores, and you can take them along with you when you travel. Instead of having almond and nuts on your desk, this is much better. And when your friends come over, it's a game changer. So while they're eating dried fruits and all these other things, getting fat, you can have your biltong. It's amazing to have instead of the dips that you have that are filled with calories. And also remember when I said 10 grams of protein per 100 calories equals a great source of protein? Well, biltong doubles that. There's 20 grams of protein per 100 calories, and you just need 43 grams or 1.5 ounces to be able to hit that 20 grams of protein. Again, in this video, I promised you underrated options. So if you haven't tried biltong, don't knock it till you try it. Number 4, lentils. On this list, honestly, it's my least favorite option, but still an amazing protein source nonetheless. I had to introduce this one for my vegan brothers and sisters. Now, lentils are slightly under that 100 calories for 10 grams of protein mark, giving you 8 grams of protein per 100 calories. I'm also not a fan about is that it does have higher carbs, but this is why. It's amazing because it's loaded with fiber, folate, magnesium, potassium, iron, copper, manganese, and it's extremely versatile. I love lentil soup. Now, number 5, edamame. It's another banger of a snack, especially at restaurants. It's impossible for the restaurants when you order it for them to add these unnecessary oils and sauces, and you just need salt to give it flavor. And some edamame with some sea salt, you're good to go. Now, in half a cup of edamame gives you 17 grams of protein. And the best part is, edamame is a complete protein, which means it contains all of the 9 essential amino acids. These are the amino acids our body cannot produce on its own. It's rich in fiber, so you're gonna feel fuller before you have that main meal at the restaurant or at home. And if you're struggling to go to the toilet regularly, add this. You want to balance your blood sugar? Add this. Much like lentils, packed with vitamins and minerals like folate, vitamin K, iron, and magnesium. These nutrients will definitely support overall health, fill up those nutritional gaps in your diet. You can eat these on its own. You can add them in a salad, in stir fries, in your wraps. You're good to go. Number 6, egg whites. Now, if you just had whole eggs, they're amazing, and some people even consider them to be a superfood. But if you just have egg whites, this can take things to the next level for you. You can have them scrambled, you can add them just on a toast, you can make a delicious omelet, or you can even make a high protein French toast with fried rice. It's extremely versatile, and I just had an idea. If you guys want, let me know in the comments. I could make 5 to 10 high protein meals with just egg whites, a whole video on that. So comment down below, Dr. Mike, make the high protein meal with just egg whites. Now let's consider eggs versus egg whites. Now, in whole eggs, it has an amazing pack of vitamins and micronutrients. Example, egg yolks are fat-soluble vitamins and they contain A, D, E, and K. And those are all found in the yolk. In addition, the yolk also has healthy fats and cholesterol, which is necessary for the production of hormones like testosterone. When dieting though, and you're trying to lose fat, considering the amounts of fats in the yolk, it can make it difficult to incorporate. So in comes the egg whites. 4 whole eggs contain 28 grams of protein, 2 carb, and 21 grams of fat, which is a total of 312 calories. But if you had 8 egg whites, that gives you the same amount of protein, but minus all the carbs and no fats and only 137 calories. You have to have it. Number 7 is smoked ham or deli meats like chicken and turkey. When I'm dieting and I just need a quick protein source, when I just need to grab something in the fridge, I'll take a pack of these and even just have them on their own. But you can add them to your English muffin, you can add them to your toast, to your burger, or you can just have them as scrambled eggs. Per 100 calories, there are 16.4 grams of protein, which over delivers on that protein source. And just in 91 grams or 3.2 ounces, just like Biltong, it's extremely protein packed. And you can take this with you to your office, you can put it in your fridge, and you can have it with any food. Number 8, protein ice cream. And I'm sure you've heard you need to eat 80% of your foods from whole foods and 20% of the foods from anything you want. You have to have protein ice cream in your diet as part of that 20%. It feels like a cheat code. It feels like you're cheating, but it's even better than a protein bar. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'll show you versions that you can buy at your grocery store or even versions that you can make at home. So for example, Yasso, very much like Magnum, it's one ice cream has 5 grams of protein, and Halo Top, another one, which the cookies and cream, it's 330 calories in a pint compared to the Ben & Jerry's, which is 1,000 calories. And this one in Halo Top has 16 grams of protein. Arctic Zero is another brand that you can look at, and Skinny Cow. Now, for the version you can make at home, and I promise this is not sponsored, it's called a Ninja Creamy, and they just released a new one. It's called a Ninja Swirl. It works the exact as a creamy, but it makes it into a swirl version. But with the Ninja Creamy, you can basically make your favorite protein shake. You can mix it with the whey protein with milk or water, and you can add any toppings you like Oreos, anything low calorie, anything that's macro friendly. And I build different variations of this for my clients. Just because of this, they can stay lean year round. And if you're interested, if you want me to build everything, you want to work with me and my team of doctors, you can click the link in the description and the application. Now, you can also use Fairlife, which is basically already a protein shake, freeze it over and then use the creamy, and you can get 42 grams of protein that way. Moving on, and speaking of Fairlife, is protein milk. Now, Fairlife has protein milk, and they also have the classic 42 grams of protein, which some may consider it's in the protein shake category, but whey protein comes from milk. Now, why I love this and why I've put it as number 9 is that we have milk with almost everything. You can have it with your coffee, you can have it in your shake, you can have it in any of the foods that you always use milk. So the Fairlife milk, and there are other milk brands that is extremely high in protein that can help you hit your protein mark if there's something you want to drink or something that you want to have on the go. I know Barbell also has protein milk. So this is number 9, and I know that when my mom had a tooth removed, she was just drinking these protein shakes, which helped her hit her overall protein intake. And then the final one that no one really talks about, the ugly stepchild, but we should love it more, is canned tuna. In just 8 ounces of canned tuna, which is like really tiny in water specifically, you can hit 50 grams of protein. And why tuna is on this list is you can have tuna pasta, you can have tuna with rice, mix it with a little bit of light mayo. You can mix tuna with egg whites and put that on a toast. You can have tuna on a rice cake, which also is amazing as a snack. And you can buy a lot of canned tuna and travel with it anywhere and just eat it out of the can. So it's extremely versatile and such an easy way to be able to hit your protein intake, and especially if you're one of those people who need to be eating more calories and hitting your protein intake, canned tuna is the way to go. And again, you can make it taste amazing by having low-fat mayo or basically fat-free mayo and add it to your rice, to your snacks, but I'm rambling at this point. Canned tuna is so underrated, and I should probably add it more into my foods. I'll leave the video here. Let me know if you guys want me to take this video and turn it into actual meals, like cooking with these so you guys can see it. I'm happy to do that. Or even if you just want the protein version. Damn, I just got so many ideas. Anyway, this video here shows you different recipes, how to calculate your calories. It is the most popular video on my channel over the last 2-3 weeks. So have a watch of that. All of these will help you get lean. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.